Lainey, a lot of concerns over the ice accumulation and the dangerous impacts that could have here in the Triad. What can you tell us?
Right, and when we're talking about ice in this particular situation, it's that glaze, that freezing rain, and that's going to be the latter half of this storm. Right now what we're seeing is snow and sleet, so that'll be the beginning of the storm. Then we're going to put some ice on top of that in the form of freezing rain. Winter storm warning that is out across our entire area, and that is for accumulating snow, sleet, and freezing rain. So you may not get snow where you are. You may get mainly sleet, but everybody I think is going to get sleet and freezing rain out of this storm system. We do have some snow being reported and some sleet being reported across the area into the Triad. Some recent reports out of Winston-Salem of at least a little bit of sleet that's kind of a light coating out there at this point in some areas. And we're starting to get some breakthrough too as we work our way east. That will take place in Greensboro and Burlington here shortly. You can see these brighter bursts of precipitation. Not all of this is making it down to the ground. Some of it falling in the form of snow, some of it falling in the form of sleet. It is a little snowier the farther north and west you go up toward Hillsville, Sparta, Fancy Gap, out toward Wilkesboro. And then as you work your way down to the south, we're starting to get a little bit of sleet pellets that are being reported too across the area. As far as snow on the ground, these are estimations that we could be seeing some light accumulations. We're waiting for some ground reports from folks. If we don't encourage you to go out there in the cold for long, but ground reports are helpful to us as well. But you can see some light coatings of snow that are plausible in the northwestern parts of our area. Again, you can see all of this storm now starting to move into our area. You've got the snow overhead right now. We will still expect to see a transition from snow and sleet to freezing rain. And when that happens is going to be critical with this forecast. We would like for it to happen late, which means we'd like to get more sleet out of this storm system and less ice on the trees and power lines. You do see kind of a forecast for a transition to sleet as we head into the latter half of tonight. And then we think a prolonged period of sleet, maybe before midnight and hopefully through tomorrow morning it is sleet, but we'll start to see that warmer air creeping in at the surface during the day, we think tomorrow, and then a changeover to freezing rain. Also, what we're thinking is going to happen is the freezing rain is going to get a little bit lighter. It might just be kind of a mist for part of the day, kind of off and on. That's what we can really kind of pile up. The heavier the freezing rain is, less likely to stick. Right? Because it's moving so fast and that movement doesn't allow it to stick to the power lines and the trees. So we're hoping that maybe if we do get freezing rain, maybe it's a little bit heavier and it's harder for it to pile up out there. But we are anticipating potentially 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch of ice from this storm system. It should be exiting our area by late tomorrow. Now, here with more on the impacts from all of that is Dave Aiken.
Yeah, and to really just reiterate what you said, Lainey, and that is our snow and sleet are developing across the area as we speak. Overnight, we'll have that changeover probably as we get into the morning hours, as you mentioned, from sleet to freezing rain at some point. And the freezing rain we want to hold off as long as we can. And then for Sunday, mainly freezing rain, we think, into the afternoon. Mist and drizzle, it will be freezing too as we go through tomorrow afternoon, then on into the evening hours. Here's the bigger picture of the state, and you can see some of the clouds that are out there, a little bit of the precipitation that's starting across the area too. Cold air is in place. We've got high pressure off to the north. That's wedging the cold air in here, and that's why we've had that northeast wind today and why it's been so cold out there. And you see some more moisture back down to the south that we have to work with in the form of some sleet. It was snow earlier, now it's changing over to sleet into Tennessee, and some rain showers that will get into some of this colder air, and that will transition over to some frozen precipitation, maybe snow, sleet, and freezing rain, just depending on where anybody is. Dew point temperatures very low out there right now, despite the fact that's why a lot of the sleet pellets you see out there, or the flurries, are probably fairly small, and the sleet pellets are really kind of tiny right now because it's got to work through a lot of drier air in the atmosphere, and those numbers will probably start to come up. They've had a trend of going down, those dew points. That means that the air has gotten drier, but our temperatures are cold out there too. In fact, we're anywhere from 20 to 30 degrees colder than we were this time yesterday. Temperature right now is 20 in the Triad. That's cold to be getting precipitation, that's for sure. 18 in Boone, 29 in Asheville, and everybody for the most part across North Carolina is at or below the freezing mark with the exception of Cape Hatteras, which is at 39, surrounded by water out there. Notice the wind speeds out of the east-northeast, 15 to 20 miles per hour sustained out there. When you go out, it is cold, and you know that if you went out today, I mean, it was bone chilling out there. When you team up those wind speeds with the temperatures, it makes it feel like it's 5 outside in the Triad. Feels like 8 in Boone, 9 the wind chill in Raleigh, 16 down in Charlotte. So the cold air is in place. We've got that. It's just the upper levels of the atmosphere where we will see some melting and then refreezing. That's why you've got the sleet out there at the moment. More ice could lead to power outages. That's why we want to keep the freezing rain limited at best, or at least a late start on it through the day tomorrow. Steady winds increase the outage risk. The winds won't be as gusty tomorrow, but they will be back on Monday pretty good. So hopefully the winds will lie down as we go through this evening. And then sub-freezing temperatures are going to be in place all the way through the first part of next week. And next week's just going to be below normal all week. We're going to have cold temperatures out there. As far as our winter storm severity index, we're in this major area across the Triad, back out to areas of northeastern North Carolina, down into the central, northern, and southern mountains of North Carolina for the day tomorrow. So while we told you that, we would have everything starting developing as we've gone into this time frame in the evening, tomorrow is when you'll really start to feel some of those impacts with dangerous travel. That's when the roads will become very slick and icy out there. Power outages, I hope they are few and far between, but we've got to prepare for the worst, and that's some heavy icing on those power lines, and tree limbs out there can cause longer outages because of the precipitation that's coming through at the moment. And bitter cold, prolonged cold may freeze pipes, especially as we get into the first part of the week. We've got temperatures coming up on the Tuesday morning that will be in the single digits, so you got to take care of the pipes. If you haven't done it already, you might want to try and do it as quick as you can, maybe through some freezing rain tomorrow or very early on Monday, but Monday's going to be cold too. Wind gusts and speeds directions as we get into the day tomorrow, a little lighter tomorrow, but here's those Monday wind speeds that come in at 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts as we go on into that time frame of Monday. So we'll have to deal with the winds then, and we'll get wind chill values Monday into the teens. It's going to be cold out there, folks. So our 7-day forecast looks like this for you. As you can see, we stay cold as we get on into the day. On Monday, 33, a frigid Tuesday morning around 6, and then we've got a chance of precipitation in here Thursday. Wednesday's the warmest day at 34, and then notice how the temperatures really fall off back into the 20s as we get into the end of next week. We'll come back and kind of keep you updated as we go through this evening on what we're seeing across the area and our updated forecast as we go through the evening too, guys.